on behalf of the ECR Group, Mr. Helmer.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Mr. Andor, we in the European Conservatives Group are very concerned about the impact of EU employment policy on wage flexibility and labour mobility. We have seen a constant stream of EU rules which have the effect of adding to unit labour costs and decreasing mobility and flexibility. I am thinking especially of the Working Time Directive, the Agency Workers Directive, and also the current proposals for pregnant workers, but frankly the list is endless. With your background in economics, you will understand that increasing the price of labour reduces the demand for it and increases unemployment. What will you do as Employment Commissioner to remove these burdens on European economies? What will you do to increase subsidiarity in employment law? We are also concerned about the Globalisation Adjustment Fund. It is too small to have a significant impact, and the funding seems to go largely to administration and consultants. In some cases, it merely moves jobs from one member state to another, as in the Dell case in Ireland. How will you resolve this problem?
Concerning regulation in general, I don't think it's about putting burden on business. I think it's about protecting workers and improving social condition, addressing issues of health and safety. These are very important, and even if on most issues of employment policy and social policy we have subsidiarity in the national, the member state governments are responsible, we need to pay attention on the European level with responsibility. I'm an economist, that's true, but I don't see labour as other commodities. I think when we discuss the price of cars, the price of books, the price of furniture, there is much greater room for the free movement of the prices as compared to discussing the price of labour, because then it's about the income of the people, then we speak about the livelihood of families, so we have to distinguish when we speak about the price of labour and the income of the people. Concerning the Globalisation Fund, this is a relatively new instrument. I think we have to collect and digest all the experience and the evidence if you find perhaps anomalies. In general, I think this fund has been a good innovation, and it has been very helpful to address the situation of the people who have been made redundant. That's the objective. And if the consultancy fees are excessive, I agree with you that we have to look at this matter seriously, but I would like to see the evidence first before forming a stronger opinion on that.
Mr. Andor, thank you. You seem not to recognise that increasing the rights of those in work frequently has the knock-on effect of reducing the employment opportunities for those out of work and increasing unemployment. From your answer, I judge that you are simply closing your mind to the realities of labour market dynamics. Now, we understand that you fiercely deny having been a member of the Communist Party, but you are the editor of a hard-left journal. You oppose globalisation, you oppose market economics, you oppose NATO. As it happens, you oppose the Maastricht criteria. Do you recognise that there will be a significant proportion of this Parliament who feel that those factors actually call into question your suitability for this appointment?
I'm afraid the way you summed up my views is a kind of misportrayal and gross exaggeration of views I represented at any time or that I represent now. And I think it's quite misleading. I don't think in the 1 minute or half minute I could address all the items because they could be separately discussed.